The presentation and Castle Grange deputation. Thank you. If you could just state your name before you begin. Welcome to the meeting. You've got 5 minutes for your presentation.
My name's Sara Blagborough. Hello, my name is Sara. I've never done anything like this before, so please forgive me if I stumble over my words. I'm here to talk to you about the potential closure of Castle Grange, which is a dementia-specific care home and where my lovely mum Janet has lived for the last 18 months. I really didn't know what to say today, so I thought the best place to start would be to tell you a little bit about my mum. Before the diagnosis, Mum was a fun-loving, bubbly person who wouldn't even go to the shop without her hair done and her lippy on. She loved live music, socialising with all her friends, and lived for her family. She worked as a hairdresser and then spent 25 years working at Kirklees College. She wasn't just my mum, she was my best friend and someone I could always talk to. She guided me through every decision in my life. As I'm writing, I've become emotional because I've realised I'm talking about my mum in the past tense. The reality is the mum I had is lost to me. I can no longer ring her with a problem and ask for her advice. I can't share my successes and happiness because she doesn't understand. She could not support me when I became a mother, and I feel so lonely without her. She was mine and my sister's champion and would move heaven and earth for us, so I have to do that for her now. Mum was diagnosed with early onset dementia in 2017 at the age of 60. This came as a huge shock to us and something we all struggled to accept. We were completely naive to what that diagnosis meant for us as a family. As the illness progressed, we cared for her at home as long as we possibly could until making the heartbreaking decision to seek out residential care. I really struggled with this decision and felt guilt-ridden that we could no longer manage. With Mum being a full fee payer, we thought we wouldn't struggle to find a suitable care home, but it was a hugely distressing process. Because of Mum's behaviours, all the independent sector care homes we approached said they were unable to accommodate her bar one. I remember crying to my mum's social worker during the process and screaming out, "She's not a monster, she's my mum." The one independent sector home that said they could accommodate Mum was over £2,000 a week, and so the worry was sustainability. What happens when the money runs out? Would Kirklees Council subsidise care at such a premium? I was so scared of potentially having to move Mum that we ruled this option out. One of my main priorities was that we had to find a home where Mum could stay for the rest of her life. We understood that the transition would be so difficult for all of us and we could only put Mum through it once. My auntie then spoke to me about Castle Grange. I'll be honest, at first I turned my nose up at a council-run home, but I reluctantly agreed to visit. We were blown away by the welcome, the clear understanding of dementia and its progression, and the emphasis on family. Mum moved to Castle Grange on the 16th of May 2022. That date will be etched in my mind forever. On that day, I remember packing Mum's things and getting her ready to leave and just breaking down because I was so terrified and worried about the decision we had made. We arrived at Castle Grange and again was met with a lovely welcome by all the staff. Annette, who has worked at Castle Grange for over 15 years, checked Mum in and and sensed how difficult I was finding it all. She hugged me and reassured me that Mum would be well looked after. I could see how passionate Annette was and I instantly got the sense that that was more than a job to her. Mum settled in better than we could ever have imagined. She's now smiling, she's saying a few words and she generally seems at peace. Her face lights up around the staff and I honestly feel I have some of my old Mum back. Castle Grange has brought peace to us all. I visited Mum the other day and she was particularly smiley and laughing and I just couldn't hold back the tears because I don't know if I can protect her. I don't know if I can protect her happiness. I don't know if she will have to move and how that will go. I don't know if that will cause a deterioration. I look at her and I feel helpless because I cannot protect her. I also feel like I've developed a relationship with the other residents and their families. It really does feel like a family. I know Ernest and his daughter Sarah. Ernest is a family man who loved rugby and is a doting granddad. Kathleen is a mother of 5, a loving nana. She loved to socialise, sing and dance and was an avid Giants supporter. Rose and Nellie met at Castle Grange and are the best of friends. You never see one without the other. What will happen if they get separated? I care about the other residents, and it is breaking my heart to think I will not see them and be part of their lives. I also know there is a real fear amongst family members that their loved ones won't survive a move, that the change will cause such a deterioration that they will pass away. I completely acknowledge the financial situations and the pressures the council are under. Continued reduction of funding from central government and the cost of living crisis has exacerbated an already difficult situation. But I am pleading with you to find another way. Find another way for Ernest, for Kathleen, for Rose, and for my lovely mum. And for all the other residents, remember they are mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, grandparents, and they deserve to live. You are their voice because this cruel disease has taken it from them. Speak out and be counted. At the last full council meeting, you gave Helen a standing ovation, which was so deserved. Now we need more. We need you to stand with us and say no. No to cutting short the lives of the most vulnerable. We need you to find another way, to stand up for and protect local services and residents instead of buckling to the government. Remember, this could be your mother, your father, it could be you in the future. Please stand with us.